Yeah.
No.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna fix that really, really fast. Nightbot.
Look, gets internet fixed. Nightbot finally uses the command.
It took it forever. Like I think it worked like twice in all the streams that we did.
I think so. Twice in all of them since we added it. It's worked twice. And now internet gets fixed. Very first stream.
Fuck you, quote.
The command. Yeah.
You fixed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we good to actually fully start?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we are.
Let's do this.
When did Eeyore join the game?
Oh.
I don't know. Whenever you decided to do that voice.
I need to turn down my fan, so I'm gonna mute myself on stream.
Voices. Fair. To be fair, the Eeyore voice is easy to do.
Welcome back, everybody. We are gonna pick up right where we left off, where the group has they rescued Heather from Arthur Pendragon, quote unquote, and a couple of his lackeys, with the assistance of apparently not so agreeable with what Arthur is doing, Charles, a rather, apparently, according to the group, very suspiciously smart individual.
It's fine.
I don't trust smart henchmen. It makes me nervous.
Hey, henchman going to henchman.
What is my microphone catching? It is catching something and I don't like it. Stop it.
He has shown interest in the orb. He has not explained what that interest is, though the group does not currently trust him enough to let him even see it. But he is understanding of their mistrust. As everyone has fallen asleep in their respective locations. We pick up in the morning.
No dream? So I think it's my computer sounds that is catching, so I'm trying to fix that.
Fair. We are still in the middle of a mystery, so probably not.
Nope. Not at the moment.
Nightbot doing the repeat again. Ugh.
These days a little closer. They were sleeping downstairs too.
Holly may be drooling on the couch. I'm not quite sure. Maybe.
Yeah.
The couch is velvet. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know, and
God
imagine
damn it.
mahogany.
You need some less bougie furniture up in your place, Roland.
Hey, look. I got the mahogany table, the velvet couch, and the shag carpet.
Okay, the shag does not go with the two other things that you have listed in that.
Hey, man.
The time
I'm going
period
to
does.
some ferrets and let them loose in that carpet.
But it's the 80s.
Yes, the shag rug of holding.
Kind of.
You know,
Kind
You
of.
can loose, yeah.
I'll say one thing. You guys are not the first one up.
Oh?
Oh.
He is.
Oh.
Of course.
No, it's the vampires.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, true.
they never went to sleep, so that doesn't count.
of the beings that perform the unconscious on a nightly basis.
You know. Did I finally fix you, Mike? Okay, we're good.
He also does seem to have brewed coffee.
Coffee. A peace
Wait,
offering.
Sweet.
Step in the right
This is-
direction towards trust.
This is either tasty or poison. Either way, I'm too tired to give a damn. Even though I
He's
know this
drinking,
tactic,
so-
or I've used it before.
Yep.
Fact.
It's true.
This is
How do you feel
fine.
about this?
To be fair, what you do guys, well, at least one of you, whoever was the person up, will see. You see him pour it into his cup, and then he'll drink it. He
He
is
built up an
making sure
immunity.
you see him pour it.
He's built up a community.
I don't think that works with anything other than Ayakan.
Nothing works with poison.
God damn it.
Nice reference.
Ah.
Expose yourself to something long enough, you build up an immunity.
Okay, I'll let
yeah.
you know how my... you know what now? I
Don't
butchered
do
it.
that.
He butchered it.
Yeah, it was gonna be mildly interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna get some coffee.
Yeah. He's basically just kind of like got it like on a coaster essentially, so that way you don't have to leave any stains on the table. He's being courteous.
Better be using a damn coaster.
6 coffee. I imagine we're just waiting for everyone to wake up so we can make a plan.
Yeah, I think we had a semi-plan last night, but we needed to know where we were going and what this thing was doing next.
Holly needs to ask the group if it's okay if this guy sees the thing. But she might
Does
be the
Rolland
last
head-
to wake up.
We're gonna head downstairs. I think Rolland was upstairs in the office.
His office is downstairs.
Oh,
There was no
downstairs.
upstairs. We made up the upstairs.
Yeah.
Remember?
Right.
Right.
We laid up upstairs.
Sorry, I just assumed there were 2 floors. I don't know why.
We made
Everyone assumed
upstairs.
it.
I didn't at first. I
I
just
mean-
went with it.
Yeah.
Technically,
And to
it's
be
not
fair-
wrong because there's a ground floor and then there's the underground floor. And then
True.
there's
And
the
there's the
underground
underground floor.
God damn it.
You guys are on the third floor.
Hey, you guys don't know about the third
Yes,
basement, so
technically.
So
We
the
do
living
know
room is
about
the
the
attic.
third basement.
no, you don't.
No,
You know about the
second
second basement.
Oh,
Mm.
that's... Alright, okay.
Comes-
Heads up, there is no
Yeah.
third basement.
You mean to tell me it's a secret double basement?
Uh,
Okay. Before I sidetrack, continue. Just make things happen.
Liz is getting coffee.
So basically, everyone else, with the exception of Jeremiah, I think Jeremiah's the only one who doesn't. The doctor does. He grabs a cup. Probably just more for the enjoyment of it.
You know?
Rolland doesn't. To be fair, Rolland has not been getting coffee.
fair.
Yeah. Mm.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Hey.
Morning.
So,
This
is Adam.
I wanted to ask you guys about whether or not it would be a good idea to let him, points at Charlie, see the item that we have. He's very interested in it.
Of course he is. Everyone is. That's the problem.
I know.
If it's alright, you don't have to. I don't have to hold it. I just want to see it.
Well, that's funny. You also said last night, what's the harm in you just actually touching it, too?
I didn't see a harm in it, but I don't want to push too far.
Fair enough. I didn't want to I wanted to leave it up to the group.
He knows. If it helps, I've been thinking on your dilemma today.
Oh.
Your statue issue.
Right, the thing in which we have to put, like, holy ritual something or other on it?
Well, if it was in the sewers last, it's probably not in the sewers again. Which means it's probably trying to recover from its last losses. So it's somewhere where people will be, but somewhere hidden, just like before. So I can think of 3 locations. A warehouse and the docks. Pretty open still, but not very many people enter it. Under the hospital. In their basement, because there's a lot of space. Or in the tunnels under the school, in that basement. Both would have very minimal traffic, but enough traffic. Or all 3 rather would.
The Keeper, what time of year is it now? I've lost track.
At this point, trying to remember, I think it was.
I'm almost saying it was like 6 weeks from the last.
I remember if it was like 1 or 2.
Middle of summer, I think.
Yeah. Thing.
2, 6. Okay, so we're in summer. Okay.
Yeah.
So technically, school wouldn't be in section.
But there would still be employees.
True.
Which.
Well, the most obvious place would be the hospital, but would it pick the most obvious?
Here, he's.
I don't know, I've disconnected again. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm.
Okay.
Connect again.
Oh, good.
All good.
I apologize, but it cut out when Holly started talking.
Okay. Repeat. Wanted to get the group together to see if it would be all right if this one points at Charlie. If it would be all right if he was to see the object that we found. He seemed very interested in it.
I think Heather said she had no problem. I thought she started to say something after. But yes.
Yeah, I think there was another
Oh,
conversation.
Sorry, I just
All good. We had hopped to him telling us that he had 3 possibilities of
Oh
where our
yeah,
current problem was.
don't mind
Right.
me.
And I had said something about the hospital being obvious. Would it
Yes.
pick the
Oh,
obvious
and
place?
Holly said it would be the most concentrated group of people. Yeah.
And then Roland mentioned warehouses.
Liz was like, no, probably not. Those are pretty vacant, personal experience. Best options we have, it seems, are the school or the hospital.
Try to find out.
Actually, where's the map? That's over here.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
That's not extremely confident.
And then warehouse.
To be fair, when was the last time we were actually confident about something here lately?
Don't. If you think you can, Heather, that would be helpful. So we don't have to split the group up because, as we all have seen recently, splitting up is not an option.
Well, that's an 11 for her tune-in, Fluffy.
Alright, so on an 11, you get the hold.
She wants to know where it is. Yeah, hold 3. So she wants to know
Where it is, okay?
I don't.
I'll give you where it is. We can answer that question real quick.
Quiet.
You, because I.
Oh, my voice settings also all reset. That's why.
Oh, yikes.
Volumes. Okay.
Alright. So you see pretty decent, a decently sized room, enough for this thing to fit in. There's like one set of double doors. As you're looking around, you can see a lot of medical supplies.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 1d3 to see where it would be.
Good. You know, because she gets the feeling it's gonna focus it. Who does it seem like who does it feel is a threat?
As of this moment,
yeah,
because it has no influence on you.
Oh, good.
Oh. Of course.
She might leave that detail out. It's fine.
Of course she would.
I mean, she could probably assume who it's gonna attack and what it's planning on doing there, based on the information she got. So, because of its location. So I don't think she has anything else for them.
Okay.
Oh, it's at the hospital.
Oh,
Useful to know.
Good to know.
Does she say anything about the thing? Odds or evens?
Evens?
Evens? Well, that's a 5, so she says nothing.
Fire, we're not letting you. We're not letting you predict a roll anymore.
The dice have decided.
She did. The only reason she wouldn't is she doesn't want everyone to immediately worry about her and try to push her back.
We're already still worrying about you after the recent kidnapping event.
That's why she was hesitant to say anything. That's why I rolled.
You know.
Yeah.
The question is, are we going to get into the hospital without people asking questions?
Well,
we can maim somebody. Should be fun.
No, we're not
could.
naming anyone.
Or fake maim.
Well,
Pull out dagger, slowly slides dagger back into
we
sheath.
can.
Never mind.
I mean, that doesn't explain why we'd be sneaking off to the basement.
True.
Well, if we're careful enough, we should be able to avoid most staff that would ask us what we're doing there. And even if we do run into people that are wanting to know what we're doing there, I could potentially deal with that problem.
Well, there's a few ways we could go about it. The problem is that while there's not as many people at night,
Vampires,
yes, it's a lot more active during the day.
We've got the power.
Hospitals tend to have backup generators for obvious reasons.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
You
yo,
have to
Doc.
Yeah.
Any connections with the hospital?
No.
Yeah, okay.
No underground tunnels? I think that's what she was asking.
No, I'm more get my supply a different way.
To be fair, who's to say a blown transformer isn't going to cause a distraction?
Ah,
I would rather not put
It's fairly
people's
loud.
lives at risk.
let's not put everyone on alert at the hospital. They would be on lockdown in that case, checking on everything, hypervigilant.
And only letting emergency cases in at that point.
William kind of pipes up. Well, there should be a back entrance for service and staff. I can repurpose the van. Just going that way. That should be more toward the nearer to the basement level, at least.
Hey, isn't the morgue usually in the basement?
Depends. That's usually a separate section. That's not necessarily the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depends on the hospital's layout.
I still like the service entrance idea.
Mm-hmm.
And those. I could grab a couple of wheel carts and some random cloths. You want to pretend to be laundry baskets?
Oh, I thought you were going for like a dead body.
And this is where I know we've been dealing with too many monsters and dead bodies in the last year.
To be fair, all we have to do is get one of the vampires to lay on the table.
Excuse me.
No offense. Look, they're cold, they don't need to breathe.
We wouldn't. I don't think it'd be a good idea to bring that many people in.
No, it wouldn't.
We could do the laundry basket thing. That's probably our best bet.
It's true.
Hide the smaller of everyone in them.
Dr. Powers up. I can keep an eye out if you guys go at night. Make sure you're not interrupted by that.
Fair enough.
They're all a bunch of younglings anyways.
Fair.
He looks at Germany. I don't mean offense to you, at least. Eh?
So, nighttime service entrance laundry baskets?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I can double check and make sure it's still there before we go.
How are we blessing the thing again?
I have a ritual prepared for that.
That's right.
These three will actually stand up and excuse them because they gotta get that all ready. That'll take them pretty much the day to do that.
Does your ritual call for incense, Blondie?
I mean, it definitely wouldn't hurt, but the ones I hear of usually just go off only water.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think we have a lot of time to set up. As longer people are exposed. Yeah. We only have the one bracelet, I think.
Yeah, he only had the one.
I just found this bowl. I don't know if it'll be helpful or not. If you needed it to.
You know, should we have specified clean rags and towels?
To be fair, that's probably what they would allow back into the hospital.
Good.
Can I see that incense for a moment?
Huh?
He points to that bowl. The incense thing.
Yeah. Here you go.
You look at it. It's definitely ancient in nature, that's for sure. He kind of looks at it a little more. Well, I can't be 100% sure what it does. It's possible it might be a benefit if you burn some incense in it. These markings kind of are more of a holy in nature.
All right. Thanks.
So definitely wouldn't hurt.
No.
You could even burn them. Start it before you even enter the visual range, so that way they can start burning. The bowl itself shouldn't get hot from the way it's insulated.
Okay. Is there anybody know of a place to get incense before on the way there?
Rolland heads towards the basement.
I'm gonna assume he has some.
Thank you, Roland.
Come on, it's weird shit. He probably has it in the basement.
Yeah.
He does rituals. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how that's just my thing. Okay, it's something weird. It's probably in his basement. Not the second basement,
Yeah.
the first basement.
Incense isn't weird.
No, it's not.
It's probably the least weird
But-
thing in his basement, to be fair.
We don't talk about the goat heart. Okay, Fluffy? We discussed this.
Maybe.
Okay. He comes back with incense.
Thank you.
Leaves the goat heart in the basement.
Of course.
Of course. Never know when you might need such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a safe next to the second basement door.
You know?
All right, off to the hospital then? Or are we waiting for
night.
night?
Yeah.
Night.
Waiting for night. Yep.
I'm just gonna take this time to actually brush up on them. It pulls out a book.
He just
Right,
sits
how
there,
many?
basically.
Blondie, how many feet back am I supposed to be standing from that?
It's
Imagine unless she doesn't get splashed with the whole water, should be fine.
Get out of the splash zone!
yeah. Sorry about that. It's at most like 5 or 10 feet, maybe.
Alright. If I have to run up and deal with anything, just warn me before you do anything.
Fair enough. All right. It was asked if we actually wanted to show him the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So long as it doesn't leave someone's side, I'm alright for it. He says that he goes back to stare at things he needs to stare at and prepare for this thing.
You know? the opposite of the thing that I was. It's fine. I will threaten it.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
good.
fine.
Man. We've been keeping up with the tech. Drag's been on it.
What were you saying, Jay?
Well, there was a misunderstanding because I thought Roland had the ball anyways. He didn't, so what I said wouldn't have mattered. Holly has the ball apparently.
Yeah.
Holly hit it last time.
Holly, air quotes, hit it. She kept it in her pocket. I didn't tell anybody.
Not even
Yeah.
he knew.
Nope.
Liz is
So you sit
keeping
down
an
at the table, Holly?
If everybody's good.
Liz is still keeping a very close eye trained on Charles as she's sipping her coffee and the thing is put out.
So is Roland.
Turns around. Holly looks at the doc for a nod of approval as well, because he's the oldest and knows the
He will
shit.
not. Yeah, he'll not.
Okay. Pulls it out of pocket.
I feel like you pull out of the pocket, it kind of gives you this like look like, huh?
Really?
Wink.
Look, huh, and really.
And of course, it glows in your hand, so that you see the lines every like
Mhm.
couple seconds. They move and shift. And he gives you he's looking at it. He has this like confused look at first, and then he smiles.
What's up?
This is the first time I've actually been unsure how to solve a puzzle.
Oh, good.
So what you're
He
saying
seems
is,
genuinely happy about that.
so what you're saying is we're finally on the same level ground.
Well, if you wanna give it a go, I might need to touch it. I'm not sure, but here, and hands it over.
Take it, and he kind of like, as he kind of holds it up, just kind of like examine it more. The glowing doesn't stop.
Oh.
What? Liz visibly just furrows her eyebrow. It's like,
He doesn't seem to have gathered that it's not supposed to do that.
Cock's
she,
head.
she looks at her dad like, what?
Interesting.
He looks visibly concerned or confused. You're not entirely sure.
With Charlie.
Sure.
That's Charles. But yeah.
Right, whatever. Why did you join the cult thing again?
Oh, I've been there since I was young.
Mm-hmm. Right. Your parents were...
I don't know.
How will we not get into that subject? Says Roland, who's still disappointed his threat didn't work.
Never
I'm
met him.
I'm confused and concerned now.
Why?
I mean, is it unusual that they would have found someone else related?
I don't know if it's necessarily related in the motions to Holly, or if it's something else entirely.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I meant the bloodline itself.
It's possible?
Remember, there were only 2 people that could apparently activate it. 2 bloodlines.
Merlin and
Arthur.
And Dragon.
Pendragon.
Yeah.
Good God, we found the true heir.
No.
Shit.
God damn it.
Either that or we found somebody related to Holly.
Proper?
That's totally not where my mind just first went, but that's fine.
Nope. Mm-hmm.
It's Merlin. Merlin's beard.
Right.
So,
Oh,
you know, since you're all just dodging around it, I'm just gonna say it. That doesn't normally. She's the only one who's ever been able to make it glow.
As you say that, he like sets it down like on the armored chair and like lets go of it for a second, and sees it stop glowing. Huh.
I have an idea. Unsheath Red Hilt. Hey, buddy. Talking to the sword.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, you know, it's your girl here, just hanging out.
Oh god.
Me, yeah, girl.
Question for you. Other than being like a badass sword and tied to Merlin and stud, can you like tell like bloodlines and stuff? Like if somebody else is like, you know, Merlin-y?
Merlin.
I can definitely sense that in people, like I sensed it in you.
Do you sense another Merlin bloodline in the room? Other than me?
It goes silent for a good 30 seconds or so.
Do I need to stab him? Do you need a blood sample?
Let's not do that.
Wally,
I don't know how this works.
There's no one else that is the same bloodline as you.
He's a Pendragon.
Oh.
oh, that would make sense as to why the actual Pendragon would want to keep you so close then.
Mm-hmm.
Good talk. Puts it away.
If he knew about it, though.
How could he not?
Huh.
Unless they found a lineage to track.
Well, I mean, they knew about Holly and they never saw it. To be fair.
That's a fair point.
Why would he... If Arthur already had him,
Mm-hmm.
why would he need me too?
And they not have a backup.
Back up and a way to draw out points at Heather and Haven. Draw out those two.
Mm-hmm.
As well as preventing you from having access to it.
But he offered me a job. I don't know. I'm getting cut. Never mind. Don't mind me.
You have a point.
Man's crazy.
He is.
True.
I mean, in a lot of the stories, Merlin helped Arthur, so it might make sense in that perspective.
He wants to believe himself the true Arthur, so if he were to keep the true Arthur around and hidden...
Nobody would question it.
He had no
Question is-
intention.
Sorry.
He had no intention of Charles ever coming to this knowledge.
Question to the Keeper. Was there a time whenever Holly and Charlie were touching the ball simultaneously?
He has not touched it until just now. You've not allowed him to touch it.
Okay.
Like when passing it over, though, would they?
Yeah,
touching
that's
it
what,
at the same time.
that's what I was curious about.
For like a brief moment, yeah.
Hmm.
Like probably a fleeting second before he kind of like brought to examine it.
Hey,
'Cause, you
hey,
know,
Char.
Yeah,
Hold out that ball for me.
he holds it out.
She puts a hand on top of it.
Runes light up on it.
Oh, freaking
Oh.
hell, it's just more pieces.
Heather, Haven?
Do we really want to be doing this right now?
Probably not.
He's kind of like waiting as you're kind of like looking. He goes, "Only blood can reveal the truth," from what it says.
Only blood can reveal the truth. So I do have to stab you. Got it.
No, that's not.
No.
just following instructions.
Okay, well, technically, would it need all of ours?
Maybe.
How do we not cut each other on the carpet? That's a bitch to clean.
I can help you get blood out. I know how.
Have you cleaned blood out of shag carpet?
Do we
Yes.
want to touch the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna go poorly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Out of character.
Well,
Fluffy,
so
how
much for
quickly
dealing
do
with
they
the
all die?
statue.
I don't know if this is a good idea or not, y'all. I'm saying it right now.
I have so many concerns. It's
So-
fine. It's probably fine.
Out of character question, Fluffy. How long does it take for them all to die?
Reach out and touch it.
So Haven, and like before, it starts kind of flickering for a second, and then it flickers red. Like the combination was incorrect.
Well,
Yeah.
closer.
He's just kind of spinning the ball with his other hand to kind of like
Hmm.
make sure he's not missing any readings, and he kind of. Oh, this one. This one says. Of the Guardians.
Let-
No.
Mm-mm.
2 reasons why no. Number 1, we are in a living room. We are not prepared for this at this moment. Number 2, we have a statue to deal with.
How about this? If they're the keys, maybe they don't touch it. We'll just see what happens. It can't open without a key.
True.
Got a point, Liz.
Kind of back up.
Haven will back up. Yeah, Haven backs the fuck up as well. It's like, I'm not gonna be near it when this happens.
She looked to watch, so she only backed up a little bit. But
Yeah.
she knows we need both, so.
Yeah.
Well, it said something about blood too, so it's very possible we do have to actually cut our hand or something.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it will work with me, but fine.
Well, you are a guardian.
No technicality.
Accept your fate.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What?
An out of character thing I remember from one of the Arthurian stories.
Hmm.
Oh, good.
Morgan Le Fay is a protector of
Avalon.
lights. Uh-huh.
So I'm not gonna. You're not gonna take harm for like pricking a finger or something like that. I'm not gonna. That's not enough to harm you.
I don't imagine we're doing that at the moment.
Yeah, we're not doing the blood thing right now. We're just
Okay.
touching it to see if things happen. Which Liz hasn't touched it yet, so
Mm-hmm.
this is the first time she's actually doing so.
Yeah, as you touch it, there is a kind of a slight reaction, but it seems faint.
Hmm.
Right. Hey, Dad.
Mm.
This might be more your field.
He walks over and he'll place his hand. Same thing.
Faint.
Still missing.
Oh, son of a bitch. And he is not himself at the moment.
No.
Hello, Morgan.
Hello, hello.
Place his hand on it.
There is a little bit of reaction as well, but it's, again, faint.
Hmm.
Blondie! You're the
Oh, wait,
last
what?
one. Get over here.
Fine.
And you've
Book
been chosen as a
closing.
guardian, blonde one.
Fair enough.
There's
Pokes.
Except to say,
Pokes.
There's no reaction for Ronald.
I
Never
think y'all
mind.
need to bleed.
I agree
Do
with
I-
this, though. We kind of have something to deal with. Do we really want to
We
open this
do.
right now?
No.
Don't.
You can always
We
try to
really
figure it
don't.
out later.
let's worry about
I'm
this
just
after we
gonna
deal with the
be
statue thing. But this is good to know that there are multiple people that need to be touching it and blood is involved. That is more.
We should be back.
Yay!
As I open
I
up
heard
the
that
can on stream instead of opening it up before I hit the star. It's fine.
Oh
You
wow, I
know?
came back just in time. Wow, okay.
Yes, you did. Congratulations.
I thought I was like coming back like okay. Cool.
Oh no,
I feel
we were waiting. It's okay.
Mm.
okay.
Open up my shit.
Alright.
So, as the group is currently gathered around the orb and debating, a lot of them against putting blood on the orb. Charles goes, I mean, I have an idea what might happen. What might happen.
Hmm.
You ever notice how impossible a puzzle is? It changes itself.
Mm-hmm.
What stops it from changing itself?
Oh.
So we can actually try to solve it.
That's my guess.
Yeah, that seems like a several hour problem.
Unless you have somebody that's decent at puzzles.
Stares at Merlin and Pendragon.
Holly just smokes.
Don't have to actually have the keys open it. Heck, if you want to. I can see if I can solve it all under supervision, and then you guys can deal with it after that. With assistance, and he kind of looks at Holly. And then Heather.
It's up to y'all. Do you want to do this tonight, or do you want to deal with the statue?
As fun as the puzzle thing sounds, the statue's a little bit more pressing.
Alright.
We
You
can
also
do
have
that
about
later.
6 hours to spare.
We do. I just have a question for the bookworms in the room. How easily are you going to get sucked into this, and how hard is it going to be to pull you away once you're in the middle of it?
No guarantees.
My vote is how about not now?
Like I said, as fun as the puzzle thing sounds, and probably far more entertaining than going and dealing with a statue, we have a statue. And I know these two, points at Heather and Holly. They get sucked in, and they don't stop.
That's right!
I
I
can
just
solve the
lose track
puzzle
of
within
time.
6 hours.
Sorry, yes, Heather.
Sorry.
All she said was that she loses track of time.
Which is fair.
Yes. So,
You're the one that wanted me to start reading.
I did. And we found out that you're very good at it, and I'm proud. This is not the time for that.
Fine. Smug look. What are we gonna do for 6 hours then?
Good question.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, he looks at everybody. None of you can technically leave, for the most part.
Well, technically we can, it's just...
Hazardous.
Yes.
Especially... especially with Jack out there.
Jack.
He was the one that I was holding that gun mostly toward Heather.
He seemed nice
Oh,
once he
or was
warmed
he-
up.
It's his problem. I was watching him for a while. I'm fairly certain he's a sociopath.
Oh, good.
The man that follows orders without even an emotional cue or issue.
You know, if it weren't for Brain is doing cartwheels, if it weren't for the fact that that side was under Arthur, I swear they sent him to the wrong branch.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we do let everyone who wants to work on the puzzle, the time limit, we have to leave.
I can abide by that. Honestly, I just want to look at the balls.
Scout's honor.
Gives people things to do and really no other alternative. It flips page.
As long as both
Fine.
keys aren't touching it, it won't unlock automatically anyways.
Fair. Alright, fine, I don't see why not.
So who wants to prick the finger? Looks at the ones that it reacted to.
I'm going to go.
You broke it by the end, what was that?
I'm going to the room now, just on the safety side.
Ah.
Let's see, what is...
Stands right there.
It's fine.
He's not like worried. He just kind of walks and stands again.
To be fair, the only dagger thing I have in order to do a prick type thing is silver.
I have a sword you can, like, prick your finger on.
I'm not a vampire.
I have a
I'm
nice-
Yeah,
There you go.
it's easy enough. Like I said, I'm not gonna do a harm or anything like that. And something unusual happens when the blood touches the orb. Still see the lines that are changing, but there's
Mhm.
other lines that are revealed that aren't changing.
I don't like that.
A hidden puzzle.
No good.
Huh. That's the
I
real
don't know
puzzle.
if I should like that or not.
It's clever.
I'm going to request nobody else do that yet.
That's fair. And who is working on a puzzle, I will allow rolls.
Okay, yeah.
She's not
where
gonna
we-
touch it. She's just eyeing it and helping, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Holly will do as well. Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 10 for Holly.
Okay.
9 for Heather.
Cool. So that is a 12 and 11 because Charles gives a +2 forward for puzzles.
Oh, jeez.
So, is this technically investigative mystery?
In a sense, without necessarily needing for other questions.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah. Holly's got the advanced stat. I don't know if that will do
It's-
anything.
It's
Oh.
essentially the equivalent of an intelligence check.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm new to the game still, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really any questions that needed to be asked for this. This is just more of a, like, see how long it takes you to solve the puzzle. And I'll say because you have advanced in that, and because both of you are basically complete successes,
Mhm.
it only takes you about 3 hours between all three of you.
Sweet.
As you slide the last piece into place, it just sits there. Well, should you want to open it, you can open it whenever you want.
We'll have to figure out when we want to do that.
This is just not letting him be the one to open it. So make sure if you're going to open it, be quick about it if you're opening it in front of him.
Fair.
It shouldn't take more than a second, but you do need, if I am correct, at least 3 people. He looks at the Heather and Haven, those being 2 of them. 2 keys and the person to open it. Honestly, that's the most fun I've had in years. I'm ecstatic.
You sound ecstatic.
He just kind of looks at you.
Cock's eyebrow. Yes.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Do you want some goldfish?
Sure.
Hands back a goldfish.
I'll take a little bit out and he'll get it back.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're so smart, and you had such a problem with Arthur this whole time, why did it take you this long to get away from him?
I had to find the right reason. The right way to be guaranteed that I won't be retained.
Gotta find
No
an
shot.
opening.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
And learning about a house that he can't enter, not without a lot of force, was very useful information.
I fed the thing protecting this house, so we should be good for a while.
Wait, what?
I'm not going to question that.
Don't worry. All you need to know is we'll be safe for a while. It's fine.
Alrighty.
As the player remembers, he didn't tell anybody about that deal.
Nope.
Nope.
You know.
Jay almost made a goof.
To be fair, Heather's not questioning because her thing fucking eats shit and gets stronger, so...
Yeah.
Best part is there's one thing the thing did not eat. Don't think anyways.
Yeah, I'm sure
Support.
it's fine.
Has, I believe. I think everything except the Archangel. Actually, I don't remember if it did or not.
There's like 2 things it didn't technically eat, and that's because he didn't kill the Revenant,
True.
And technically, something else claimed the Archangel before it could.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Satan made an
That
angel.
was quick.
Would have rather it got to the Archangel before Arthur did, to be fair. But you know, I digress.
Fair.
It's fine.
Yeah. You know that scene in Return of the Jedi with that big giant monster in fucking Jabba the Hutt's lair?
Yep.
The Rancor.
The Rancor, yeah, that's what Holly's got in her head, and that's what she thinks is in the second goddamn basement. I had to make sure that I couldn't remember the year that Return of the Jedi came out, and it was 83. I was like, oh yeah, we're in the 80s, because a couple of them came out in the 70s.
Yeah. You know?
So yeah.
Question for a player: did you did Heather still want to pull Charles aside at all before the 3 hours is up?
Yeah. We said we had like 6 hours or something.
Yeah, and you guys complete it really quick.
Yeah. Wants to see if he knows anything.
So I'll just pull you over here.
Okay.
He's got no problem talking to anybody.
Yeah. Weird question. Did you know Lucas at all before everything?
Technically. I knew of Lucas. The question is, are you meaning Lucas or actual Lucas?
My actual father.
Yeah, knew of him.
Why would they replace him?
To keep an eye on you, keep an eye on your brother, and keep the mother in line.
But was it necessary to kill him to do that?
Technically, he was a civilian. Technically, no. But like I said, Arthur's a bit crazy. And Jack's a sociopath.
She tries to think for a minute because the timeline doesn't quite add up.
It's a long time. Honestly, Jack's been by his side since the beginning.
So the chances of getting him to go against Arthur is slim.
Yeah, more than likely. Also, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing to confirm for you. But when I was looking around through files, he was the one set up for that job.
Oh, good. Don't tell my mother or my brother that.
Understandable. I figured you're the more level-headed one.
Usually. I'm very impulsive.
Yeah. But comparatively. I also don't want to talk to a daywalker. Something that might make them upset.
Yeah, you know, that's something I only recently found out too. I'm finding out a lot about my family that I'm not sure how I feel about it yet.
Yeah, so am I. Seems to be a theme.
Well, I guess it's better than not knowing anything.
True. I just wonder what happened to them now, to be fair. I have my suspicions that they either detained them or killed them and then took me in. Because, like I said, kind of grew up with this organization.
Well, hope for the best, prepare for the worst, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I just want to correct this organization. That's all I want. They've skewed their mission.
Well, you'll accept the help. We're kind of already trying to change things, so.
Yeah, you are helping to fail-safe Mordred, in fact, a chapter, so that's good.
I found Tim! Sorry.
Yeah.
Shit.
He scared me because he landed on my arm.
Oh, pet the Tim.
Tim!
Pets for Tim.
He kind of looks up, and just kind of like at the ceiling as he's thinking. You know, organization was designed to maintain order.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, that's what he's intending to do. He's skewed it. Just like everyone before him.
Well, sometimes it takes a lot of bad leaders before a good one steps in.
There's one thing I don't get. One thing just does not add up.
What's that?
The Mordred's the failsafe. Mordred's designed for when the Pendragons go rogue, or something issue happens, that they're supposed to purge the Pendragon chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Why does the Pendragon chapter not just eliminate them before they can do that?
You know, I imagine there were signs.
Mm-hmm. And the Pendragon, every chapter is aware what Mordred's responsibility is. It's not a secret. Well, that's because there's someone else that's guarding them as well. Give up from behind you. Heather.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Roland will appreciate you just barging into his house. Hi.
He'll be fine.
Okay. So,
There's another group. And what is over that group? To be honest, I think only the Pendragons are aware of that second group.
huh.
Shouldn't they remove the failsafe in any way? The second group. Well, purges the whole thing. Starts from scratch.
Oh, that's lovely. That's a way to do it. Let's not let that happen because not everybody's bad.
Oh, I know. I've been keeping track of who isn't into this. Just it was smirk. After all, the lady of the lake watches everyone.
She just stares at her. Right.
You guys are nearing your end of the game.
Oh, good.
So I figured I'd give you just a wee bit of a warning. In every path I see, there's one thing that's consistent. Facing that statue's not going to be the only thing you face tonight.
Oh, good. Maybe possibly bringing in more help might be needed.
Just be careful. Because Arthur will be there at some point. And while he has that shift, you can't kill him. Or hurt him.
Oh, but I can piss him off. She smiles.
Well, you certainly can. Just be careful.
Nod.
There's only one way to remove a sheaf that's bound to a person.
How's that?
The person that's supposed to be bound to takes it.
Thinks about it for a second and looks at Charles.
I see a few piles. Some of them just closed, as they all tend to do at random moments. As different decisions happen. are two outcomes I see. One. A world of a bunch of people. Blank, mindless, marching in line.
Yeah, that's not happening. Second option.
Second option. And she blinks. It's not as clear as that option. What is brighter? I can tell that much just from looking at it.
Hmm. I should probably go let the others know things.
Very well. And she nods. And then as you kind of blink, she's gone.
Right. So how do you feel about coming with us?
Nope. So either he opens the gate or we do. That's what I'm gathering from that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want him to, because I think that's the first option.
Yeah.
The way it looks like I had to come along with for the statue.
Yeah, I have a weird feeling you're the one that the sheath's supposed to be with.
If I'm correct about the whole Arthur thing. But I'm assuming you are.
Or it's just a really lucky guess.
Alright, let's go tell your friends.
Yeah. So, our clairvoyant friend paid us a visit.
The hell?
Alright, I can't decide if I love her or if I hate her yet.
Well, she did say that Arthur will show up tonight, no matter what. She also said that there is a way to make him not so immortal. And she kind of looks back at Charles.
Yeah, apparently the one that can take a bound sheep is the one that's supposed to be bound to.
Look at that.
Alright, sheath to Excalibur would be the rightful heir Pendragon. Looks at Charlie.
And how exactly are we supposed to get Charles close enough to Pendragon without dying? He has Excalibur. It's not exactly going to be waltz up, ask for it nicely, and he's just going to hand it over.
I have
I can distract him.
True.
Has an idea.
I'm afraid to ask how you plan on doing that.
1 second. She runs off to her room.
I fear so much for that girl's life.
And she comes back out with the notebook.
Yeah, that might distract him.
Right. The locker thing.
Yep, and she pulls out the key that she's been holding on to the whole time.
I'm actually surprised he didn't ask you about that when he had you.
We didn't have much of a conversation. You guys had already showed up when he showed up.
Good to know. Okay. In any case, that's still... He could just kill us and take it back.
Never idea. It's not a great idea, to be fair. But it's never idea.
Mm-hmm.
You have something he wants.
We have many things he wants.
Well, this is the safest thing to offer.
Yeah, the gate's not leaving the house.
Keep in mind, I gotta get near the man. He's probably gonna have his goons with him.
Kind of why I'm hoping to get his attention. Hopefully keep his focus on something else.
Do his goons have those lovely bracelets that you had?
No, I don't know if Jack does. I don't think Jack needs it.
Oh, good. I could probably keep the goons busy. Goons are goons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Henry's Jack has been Arthur's right hand and a bit of a sociopath.
Right.
We have to make him order them to leave his side somehow.
I have a feeling that I don't have the ability to do that.
Hmm.
I mean, like I said, I could probably get his specific attention, but I don't know if the others would follow.
We have several pieces to what he wants. The gate doesn't leave the house. If we're leaving the house, the gate doesn't leave.
Yeah, but what if we make something that looks like the thing?
Do we have time to?
What does this thing actually... I imagine like a brass or a gold ball. What is it? Is that accurate?
Gold bar of multiple like inlaying levels and markings.
Does Pendragon...
What was that?
What?
Oh, does Pendragon know what it looks like?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well,
He probably knows that if certain people hold it, it glows, so...
Yeah.
any chance the magic people can make an illusion?
I can make an attempt.
So... Holly has an idea. Wow! Across the board! Holy shit!
I always cringe
Wow,
at many ideas.
Mine was of curiosity.
Yeah, no.
Book and key.
Mine was the reason mine was said the way it was is because the way you said it with that. Holly has an idea.
Okay, so okay, here we go. Hear me out.
Mhm.
So, okay, it has been described as some sort of like a golden ball. Do you remember those chandeliers in the 80s and 90s that were very golden at the bottom? They had like a golden ball.
Mhm.
Rolland has already said that his decor is pretty bougie. Is there a chandelier like that where we could rip one of those off and makeshift a ball?
Nah, he got a ceiling fan.
Oh, what?
Yes, he does.
He's not that bougie, apparently.
Not that
Ooh.
bougie. Not that bougie. Mahogany, velvet, shag, and a ceiling fan.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, listen.
Okay, he has the
Got it.
stoner house of the
Listen.
80s.
Listen.
Sure.
Fair.
He doesn't really have a velvet couch. It's mahogany table and shag carpet.
Okay.
Hmm.
The furniture's that weird, I don't know how to describe it, material.
Cool.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, it's not suede. Not that bougie.
Well,
Hmm.
on
It
that
is.
same note, what about if we dangle like like a treat in front of him, like you do with like a dog? He's been wanting me for a while. Give me an
No.
illusion of a ball, and I can
No.
run off and distract them. I'm pretty
No.
fast on a skateboard.
I have a feeling that they are going to be pretty darn prepared for you to run.
Hey, they weren't prepared for that flashbang, were they, Charlie?
No, they weren't aware that took it, to be fair.
I don't know. Just an idea.
Also
Doesn't
depends
he
on
have
what our exits
doesn't
are.
he have magic?
Mm.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was that?
I said, doesn't he have magic?
He kind of does.
Okay.
What do you mean by kinda?
He's essentially a paladin, technically.
Oh, good!
Kind of.
I love those! Those are great!
Oh, by the way, he looks at you. Don't get hit, Liz.
No! Really? I had no idea! Thank you so much for your kind concern!
I'm
She
sensing
won't get up.
sarcasm.
Yes,
I have an idea of how to get close to him.
Hmm?
Well, I could pull out some of my... Okay, I don't have good acting skills, but I can... I'm also always nervous sounding, so I don't think it'll matter. But... maybe I can try to... massage his ego a little bit? Since I read the book?
That might not be a bad idea. I'm not liking where that's going, but I also am very proud of you!
Apparently it did give you a jump offer.
If I make it seem like I would want to join him because I like his ideas, maybe it would at least keep him busy. He seems like the type to...
The henchmen we can probably deal with, like I said, so it wouldn't be out of the question. I don't like it, but it's not a bad plan.
I see. Heather can join a cult. I can't.
No, she's not joining a cult. She's faking joining a cult.
Okay.
I just want to keep his attention as long as possible, because if he's not attacking anyone, then you only have to deal with the other ones.
Yeah, I'm
Honestly,
better hitting shit anyway.
Well,
to be
it
fair,
might
if
give...
he's not attacking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she kind of looks back at Charlie, or Charles, and says, I mean, it might give you the opportunity to sneak up on him.
Possibly. I remained hidden before until that point, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will say one thing. If he doesn't attack, the guards will probably stay by his side and not attack either, but they'll have their guns ready. We might only get one shot at this.
Hmm.
Well, it sounds
So
like
you have
that's
a-
what we're going to be getting anyways.
Yeah, well, if you have a backup plan, in case this doesn't work.
In case this doesn't work, I'll just piss him off.
You
I
know,
hate that plan as well.
random shot in the dark here.
Hmm,
Question for you.
yeah.
Do you know what Ollie knows about Clarent?
Yeah, thanks for a second. enough to know them. I honestly wouldn't know how much they know about Plant.
Oh, random side note. So, clairvoyant lady of the lake. That was probably something I should have said earlier, but yeah, that's what she said.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Apparently, she's the just in case the Mordred faction is removed. She's her group is to purge the whole organization and start anew.
Right.
Well, I guess that explains one thing I've wondered.
Hmm.
You know, as many times the cycle goes on, you wondered, why has no one ever thought to take care of the one thing that keeps doing this thing?
Because if they do, it just gets all purged from the... Alright, so current plan, deal with the statue, possibly buttering up a really powerful paladin thing, hoping we get a sheath, and if that doesn't work, just piss him off and run.
Sounds like a plan.
Why do I have a feeling that people are going to get very, very hurt tonight?
Oh, probably.
She looks at her father. Don't yell at me.
He'll be outside, so you know.
Don't come in.
I guarantee nothing.
Probably get ready to go soon.
Yeah, let's... gather your things. We need to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Since we all have a plan, and you guys are heading out, that's what we'll pick up next. Is you guys starting the taking care of the statue and taking care of Pendragon.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Fluffy, do you like her backup plan? On a scale of 1 to
Yes.
10, how bad that is? How is that bad?
Yeah.
Not even a number.
That's one way to that's one way to get hurt.
Okay,
I don't
good to
like
know.
that.
Okay, good to know. Because, again, she's impulsive, and I was like, you know, she would actually think to do that
Oh,
as her
yikes.
backup plan. And so that could go very poorly for her if she has to go with her backup plan.
Good.
You know,
Ugh.
Anyways, it's fine!
Do we get any experience?
See,
It's just combos, I don't know.
you learned a bit about the world. You learned a lot about someone in particular.
Yikes.
Nobody from harm. You didn't complete the mystery. So that's only 2. So you do all get technically 1 experience.
I leveled!
sweet.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, sorry about all the interruptions. Power outages are fun.
We love it.
Hopefully that won't be an issue tomorrow.
Yee.
Thank you all for coming out, though.
Oh shit, I leveled.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah. And the appreciation for that. Yep, very much so.
Yes. And we'll see you guys more this weekend.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye, everybody!
Bye.